welcome to today's workout. We are going to be doing an interval workout today. You're going to set your timers for 10 seconds of rest, 50 seconds of work, and you're going to, if you're just starting out, you're going to set it for 8 rounds. Everybody else, you're going to set it for 12 rounds. All right? So we're going to do 4 different exercises. First exercise is going to be lunges with a kick. For those of you guys just starting out, we're just going to do stepping lunges. Okay? And today, I'm going to have you specifically do a back step for your lunge, okay? So you're going to start with your hips, feet about hip width apart. You're going to step backwards, okay? You're going to come straight down with your body, making sure that the movement is nice and controlled. My front knee doesn't go past my toes. My back knee is not slamming into the ground. You're going to come up and then step forward. And then you're going to switch. So you're just going to alternate for your 50 seconds of work. Okay? From the side, step back, down, up, forward, step back, the other leg, down, up, forward. Okay? For those of you who want to make that a little bit more difficult, you're going to add a forward kick. Okay? So again, we're going to step backwards. I find that if I step out a little bit, I have a little bit better balance because I'm not trying to balance on like a balance beam. So if you keep your feet a little bit wide, it helps you stay upright. Okay, so you're going to step back, come down into your lunge, and then the leg that's back is going to kick forward. Okay, so it's going to look like this. And again, to help balance, I usually touch the leg with my opposite hand. Okay? So you're going to kick forward, come back, step forward. Then you're going to step back with the other leg. Come down, kick, back to the stance, and then step forward. And you're just going to alternate. Okay? If you want to take out that last little step, you can do that. So just kick right to feet back together. Okay? Next exercise is in and out push-ups. So for those of you guys just starting out, you're going to be doing this on your knees. Okay? So we're going to have our knees on the ground. Hands are going to be underneath our shoulders. Okay? For those of you guys that are just starting out, you're just going to go down for the push-up as far as you can. Okay? Don't worry about getting all the way to the floor. That's going to be your goal eventually. Okay? So in and out push-ups. We're going to start with the in. So you're going to walk your hands in so that they're touching. You're going to go down as far as you can to do your push-up. And then you're going to come up. Okay? Then you're going to walk your hands out very wide. Okay? So that they're wider than shoulder width apart. You're going to do a push-up. And come back up. Then hands together, touching. Push-up. Then wide. Push-up. Okay? So normally your hands are underneath your shoulders when you're doing your push-ups. Today, we're going to do narrow push-ups and wide push-ups, alternating between the two. Okay? Those of you who want to make it more difficult, again, you're just going to do it on your feet. So hands together, push-up, hands apart. Push-up. And just alternate those two movements for your 50 seconds. Next exercise is going to be the Russian twist. So for those of you guys just starting out, you're going to sit on the floor. Good posture. Back is nice and straight. Feet are going to be on the ground. Okay? Hands, you can either have them in prayer position or just have them together. You're going to turn your body, touch the ground on one side, and then turn and touch on the other side. And you're just going to alternate side to side. Okay? To make it a little bit more difficult, you can lift your feet off the ground. Okay? Still making sure that I have good posture. And I'm going to touch, touch. And just alternate side to side. And finally, if you want to make it even more difficult than that, you can add a little bit of weight. And again, you can either start with your feet on the ground to do it, or you can have your feet up off the ground. Okay? So that's the Russian twist. Last exercise is going to be a sandbag swing. For those of you guys who do kettlebell training, it's a kettlebell swing, all right? So you can either use a bag with weight in it, or you can use a kettlebell, or you can use a dumbbell, all right? So your feet are going to be slightly wider, just slightly wider than hip width, okay? Knees are slightly bent. You're going to grab your weight in the center. Bring the weight back, and you're going to drive it up. So the driving motion is actually your hips. I don't want you to lift with your arms. So that first rep or two, until you get the weight up, okay, you might not be able to get it up on that first one without using your arms. Don't want you to use your arms, okay? So it's okay if you sit back and that first one, it doesn't come up all the way, okay? The whole idea is to use your hips to get the bag up. Your arms are just following. They're not actually helping to pull the weight up, okay? So for those of you guys just starting out, you're going to use a very light weight, okay? You're going to start in this position. Bring the weight back behind your legs just a little bit, and then squeeze your butt together. All right? So it's pushing your hips forward. And you're just going to do that motion until you get comfortable. Okay? Once you get that motion, go ahead and let the weight come up. Okay? Until it becomes till your arms are parallel to the ground. Okay? So those are your sandbag swings or kettlebell swings. So those are your 4 exercises for today. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Otherwise, good luck.